You wake up before the sun, not because an alarm went off, not because you have a meeting. You wake up because the city is already screaming. Carts are rattling over stone streets. Vendors are shouting. This is a Tuesday, dies Martis. Not that it matters. You have bread to find and a landlord to avoid. Your apartment is called an insula, a tall, narrow block of rooms stacked 4 or 5 stories high. Most Romans do not live in marble villas. You do not have running water up here. You do not have a kitchen. Open flame on the upper floors was illegal. You go to the street. Within 10 minutes, you have passed a bakery, a wine bar open since before dawn, and a man selling hot chickpea stew from a stone counter. You stop at the bakery. You buy a round loaf stamped with 8 sections, a design so practical it has been found preserved in the ash of Pompeii 2,000 years later. Archaeologist Andrew Wallace Hadrill noted that Roman bakers were essentially the fast food industry of their age. By the time the sun is fully up, the carts are gone. Roman law banned wheeled vehicles from the city center during daylight. By mid-morning, you are at the Forum. This is where politics happen. Trials happen. Public trials are exactly that. Public. You watch for a while. Then you go to the baths. And this is where something strange happens to a modern brain, because the public baths were not just for washing. They were the gym, the social club, the gossip hub, the business meeting room, all folded into one building. You move through cold water, warm water, hot steam. You eat your main meal in the early afternoon. Olives, flatbread, lentils, maybe a little salted fish, wine mixed with water. Then a rest. The Romans take a siesta. The city quiets. Sleep researcher Matthew Walker has shown this midday dip is hardwired into human biology. The Romans did not know that. They just knew that sitting in the shade after lunch felt correct. Then the afternoon. If there are games, you go. The Colosseum holds 50,000 people. Admission is free because the emperors understand that a distracted crowd is a manageable crowd. As the sun drops, you eat from a thermopolium, one of those stone counters with pots set into them. Pompeii had more than 80 of these. Some had menus painted on the wall. You go home as the dark comes in. You light an oil lamp. The room goes amber and close. Outside, the carts start again. You hear voices through the wall. Someone arguing, someone laughing. And here is the thing that stays with you. None of this is that strange. The morning routine. The social obligations. The street food eaten while walking. The afternoon rest your body keeps asking for even now. You think of ancient people as fundamentally different. But you woke up today in your apartment, bought food from someone else, went somewhere to be seen, ate in the middle of the day, and moved through the long afternoon doing the small social business of being alive. That is not a coincidence. That is Tuesday, in Rome, in any century, in yours.